everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some blue-white control. This is kind of an updated version of the blue-white control deck I had played in the past myself, where we get to kind of slam the stock ups and the rides into the deck, and also play a card like Riptide Gearhulk. Now this card has kind of been proven not to necessarily be the best of all time, at least in my opinion, and every time I've seen it, it's not been that great. But with 3 steps ahead, with the possibility of copying Riptide Gearhulk, that can give us a lot more value when it comes to doing a couple of other things with it. Because having 2 of these and then casting like a Think Twice 2 times, where we cast it and then we flash it back, this can get up to 4. And if we have 2 copies, that's 8 damage apiece for 16 damage. And we can instantly close the game pretty quick with control, which oftentimes comes out of nowhere and your opponent doesn't often expect that. Other than that, today's video, I'm going to be honest, is just a couple of games I played. I ended up just recording them because I was like, I'm going to test out this game and see how they go. And the entire video today is 2 games. This is one of the longer videos I've released in the past week or 2 or 3, maybe even a month. And 2 games are the longest games I have played in a very long time. One being like 22-ish minutes, the other one being 35. I will not spoil it, but they are grindy games. I probably made a couple misplays. I haven't played Control in a while, and the first 2 games I had to play were these really long, drug-out games against kind of decks I haven't been matched up against very often, so at least as of late, and it was definitely a weird ride. But our win conditions in the deck: Jace, Teferi, Riptide, Fountain Port, kind of, and then 3 steps ahead to kind of copy these in that sense, or potentially boring our opponent to death if we ever got those matchups today, but we didn't quite get there, with Get Lost, Soul Partition, Temporary Lockdown, Sunfall, Day of Judgment, so that our opponent can't really do anything, and rides in. There might be a little too much spot removal is one of the kind of things that I've noticed that we might have a little bit overloaded on because of rides in, but aggro is so good that we kind of wanted to do that, but we end up not necessarily running into that match, so it is what it is. But outside of that, let's go ahead and dive into the game, see how they go, and I hope you all enjoy. My opponent goes first. That's like fine, I guess. We have Surveil land into the Smite, I suppose. Hopeless Nightmare. The Fairy, you're so far away, so I guess you got to be what goes. Temporary Lockdown's okay, but against blue-black, it's a little weird. We get to diversify our colors pretty quickly. Think Twice is pretty good. We can also discard that to Hopeless Nightmare if we want. But this just seems like traditional blue-black, so that's like fine to an extent, I guess. Sure, that's okay. That also falls under a Temporary Lockdown. We do this. I'd much rather, if I draw another Sequin Coast, I can play it untapped as well. Get into that Temporary Lockdown range. Let's just smite this. We have 2 more land drops to make, so we can always wait on this thing twice for a little bit. Do I barrel it here? Feels like a bad idea. It feels like removal is ready, but I mean, or counter spell, not removal. Ah, it sticks. Okay, there could be a bounce effect that comes in, like this town or something. Maybe they like play additional Hopeless Nightmare, this town, the lockdown. The only card I'm like afraid of is Kaido, and I feel like that's what's about to happen. Ah, that's also a good one. Sure. Lots of Day of Judgment this. Can't afford to let them draw 2 cards next turn as well. It's going to be pretty much, do I get them locked up before they get too far ahead, or does vice versa happen? We'll Surveil. We have a Think Twice and a Get Lost ready to go. No creature land right now, even though they could play one in the future, but I don't think I can afford to hit more lands right now. Even though Think Twice would technically give me 1 for free, so we'll get rid of this. Not let it even bother us for right now. Even though they have plenty of mana to take advantage of these maps, it'll just depend. I think we're getting hit with this town here. Maybe. I mean, we get the card back. Maybe. Here. Just a good old-fashioned card draw. Downpour's pretty good. Now we kind of sit here. Sure. Yep. Can't counter that. A little surprised, to be honest, that they didn't go for like bouncing the Enduring Curiosity. But I guess that does allow them to get way more draws or something here. Because they won't have to replay it, but getting to replay it as a threat on my end step also seems like a good idea. Sure. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ish. Lock. Ooh. We're sitting in a weird spot for sure, but I could re-lock down, but I don't know if that's good. Especially considering they got this town back from their hand. Land, if they activate the Storm Chaser's talent all the way up, then we will, of course. Because there's just no reason to let them get free value like that. Other than that, we would need a 3 steps ahead to really find something good. Oh. Hit this. I'm good on that. We'll go for a card draw. We could elect to go for a fish at some point, but I feel like at some point in the near future, they're going to activate the Storm Chaser talent to make a lot of tokens, and I'm going to want to temporarily lock down that. I don't need more lens right now. Go ahead. Sure. Huh. Yep. Yep. One of our Wincons is gone too, which is the hardest part. Sure. Yeah. Nah, we just let that happen. Oh, sure. Just do this one. Draw off that. That's pretty good. Problem is I have to do this. As much as that sucks, it's like it has to happen. Because if I don't, they just get to draw 2. I mean, I guess I could have rides ended that. Okay. Okay, sure. Nice. Stock up here. Huh. Ace, I guess. That's Jace here, full value. Would have to hit 2 prowess triggers here. They have to do 3 prowess triggers here in order to get that active. Because that's how damage works. Which is obviously sick for us, but... we can always soul partition to Kaido. I guess they could do Kaido if they want. Then I can hit Jace. There's just not a whole lot I can do about it. Here. Fine. Like, I'm okay with this. Because they don't do damage to me, so... I don't think I specified, right?
Like I gotta
Yeah, sure.
way out of this one.
So no draw. Kaido's damage doesn't happen. So it's like, okay.
My eyes are as sharp
Yeah.
as my sword.
And no draw there, boss. Sure. Guess this one? I don't know. I mean, it's pretty obvious that they have another copy of Hopeless on the top. Or this town ain't big enough, I guess. I'll mill them both.
I will clear your mind.
Yeah. Here? We have to do this now.
I need more intel.
We hold the land just for a hopeless nightmare. They try to this town, we'll just counter it. Feel like such a hard game to get out of, but I'm unsure. We're really falling behind, or we really have fallen behind. So pretty obvious that they either had one on top or they were leaving this. So we'll counter it. So we can stop the loop, hopefully. Have another one? Oh, you've managed to find 2 in that time. Okay. Yeah, my bad. Then I can't activate it again. I guess I get the temporary lockdown again. Need to play the funnest game I've ever played, dude. Here.
Become subdued.
Now it's what, 3 copies gone? I thought it was 3 copies gone. Yeah, there's 3 copies in there. Sure. See what's up. Weird. Sure. Leave on top. Right here. Perfectly fine with doing this. Now 2 Kaidos are gone though. Pretty good card to find. Stock up. Stock up is pretty much a card we've needed here. And a way to end the game too. So that's pretty nice. Land now. I guess just counter this enduring. Turn. Yeah, counter this. Yes. What a game we are playing. What is our active plan? Oh, they go for just a hard cast here, which is obviously fine. We can always soul partition in now if we want. guess I would rather just Gear Hulk it. Great draw. Double Strike and Prowess. Would like to tuck this. It's start from the top? Yeah. Sweet. Counter closer, which is cool. We can always copy it with the 3 steps ahead too. Sure. Yeah. Yes. Is our counterspell more valuable? I think so. Yep. We just didn't have quite enough to get the prowess to happen the way we want, I think. And I want to hold this as a counterspell. So, fire this off now. And we'll put that back for you. You can have that back. Nowhere to run or Hopeless Nightmare could be their top card, so we want to hold this land, I think. Actually, this allows me to counter and copy, I think. Right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you literally can't write it up any better than that. That's really funny. Sure. I do both. I should have just countered it, I guess. I could have countered it, but I thought this might be better, but I'm being dumb. Fine. Fuck that, I guess. I don't know. I like let it resolve for some reason. I'm not even entirely sure why. But a stock up would be best draw. Stock up could find us a way to win, to be honest. We're going with Kaido or the land? I can't believe I called the fact that the top card was going to be a Hopeless Nightmare, which is cringe enough. They can surveil 2 and draw a card currently. Sure.
I've got them pinned. Press the attack.
Answer.
Next time, I'll win.
Next. End. Yeah. Yeah. I'm aware you have a Hopeless Nightmare up there. Oh, there goes our stock up, which is tough, but hey, there's a think twice. I mean, you should be much happier that the stock up's gone, that's for sure. Oh, stock up. Sunfall, a little bit behind, but you know, we love you anyway. Oh boy. I'm unbelievably stressed. Nope. We're gonna have to figure out how to one-shot our opponent. Sure. We know what their next play is, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Uh-huh. Brother, you're fine. Relax. Counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that works. That works. Oh no. What happened? Did say it was my go, so I'm taking my go. To go, you know? I'll tuck this, I guess. What's up, bro? You wanna bring that up? Sure. Sure. It'd be funny if they did double. This is the funniest thing. Please double swing these. This is gonna be the best block of all time for somebody to hit me with your go. No! Swing on both. Swing on both. Ah, you rat. Can only hit a tap creature, so unfortunate. If they would have swung both, I would have been able to hit this and block. And nowhere's the runs their top card. Man, who put that on top? All right, boss. Here's this. Oh, let's go. Man, that's nice. Good game. That was a crazy one. He hit me with your go and then lost. Oh, wow. There was like 1 or 2 plays that I made that probably weren't optimal that I can think of off the top of my head. But that's a 20-minute game 1. This deck may not be made for climbing. Who knows? All right, going first here. We have no more lines on 2. Get lost as well. Stock up on 3. I mean, feels like a strong hand if there was ever to be one. Did I play Spell Pierce? Now that I think about it. That's fine. I think we're against Synthesizer, but... brutal. Worst case, we'll demo field land. Here. Gonna get it out of the way now. Get a little bit easier on ourselves. Take the action. Prevail land. Sweet. These stonk ups are just gonna have to wait. I don't know. It's just like the best card in our deck. It feels awful to try to throw one away. It's like next turn, obviously we're not gonna draw a land, but it feels like, hey, I'll barrel a stock up. Stock up. Or that could happen, and now it would suck. Two lands and one of them doesn't work. I think I'm gonna take the thing twice. This could be artifacts, but at least if we hit the other land, or even if we don't, we can always fire off the spring-loaded trap and tuck it back. Spring-loaded traps, smile. Also, they're getting close to playing around No More Lives anyway, so... Are we just crafting these? Honestly, pretty good idea. Way to exile attacking creature. Repurposing bay, sure. Not a whole lot I can do about that one, Chief. Yeah. This is by far going to be the hardest matchup. like in terms of like long out grinding matchups, it's definitely going to be, you know, pretty impossible, if I had to say so myself. They play a 3-mana artifact. They can play around my No More Lies. That's tough in general. Do this. Here. I probably need to grab a temporary lockdown. Might's not going to do any good here. We're a little over our hand right now. Get lost feels bad. I just don't know if my No More Lives will work. Yeah. Hopefully maybe they like over cash here and then our No More Lives can find value, but unless it does, obviously we're in a little bit of a problem. The only real thing I could think of is like doing Riptide Gearhulk and basically doing what we did last game, where I just like, I bounce one, I make a copy of Riptide, and I bounce the other one. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. Sure. Cast a spell, boss. You know you wanna. Okay. Wow. Wowzers. I guess Riptide. This one? I don't know. We have an exile on the artifact if we want. We have our counter spell. Our Gearhulk's probably dead, if I had to guess. Yes, sir. That does indeed work. I could make him pay for it, but that's fine. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Sure. This one? Huh. Your speed's up. Stone Brain? If I lose to a Stone Brain, I lose to a Stone Brain, I guess. There's not a lot of them. Jace the Perfected Mind? Oh, you're nuts. So smart. I have 2 of those. I love them. Please misclick them. We're not gonna misclick them, team. We'll say, if we somehow end up winning this game, this will be like the hardest win I've had outside the last one. The hardest couple of wins I've had. Because, I don't know, this game is stressful. Let's stock up here. See what we can find. Land. Fountain ports might be the way. Basically use our surveil land as a draw too. We have to play a colored mana here. All right, boss. Show me it. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Another land, maybe not the greatest thing I've ever experienced. Okay. But we'll get rid of that too. That's why we're here. Sure. Yeah. 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 I mean, that's definitely fine. You obviously have to counter with 3 steps. That's fine. I'm not gonna mess that up, I don't think. Sure. Where's my farewell at, dude? Where is it? Who didn't print it back to me? I must know. Yeah. We're gonna have to try to win this game the hard way, huh? With 2 fountain ports and a dream and a couple of tokens. Sure. Yep. Get lost. The only way it's finding value is right here. And now they can sacrifice the map to draw some extra cards with fountain port if they want, but this is the bad part about Get Lost, which is I don't like playing it too much. A couple of tokens. How does craft work exactly? Did transform. Exile another artifact, control artifact from the graveyard, return it transformed. Okay, so there's no cast there. No More Lies, I guess, would have highlighted if there was a cast, I guess. Sure, dude. Oh boy. We're out here trying to play our game, I guess. Player Taplin now. You're like, I'm not playing this repurposing bay. I'm like, why? Honestly, it makes sense, but it is what it is. We'll pass. When his artifact enters, create 2, not a vehicle. Does this become a vehicle? It does. Wow. The ride's end could actually exile it. If it was just like up there and we wanted to do the mana part. Yeah. Oh no, your speed's maxed. Sure. Sure. I mean, we have to allow that. That's the worst part. So just pay my mana. Sure. He's got a long way to go, brother. I just looked, I was like, oh no, I better make sure they're actually on their end step. Here. Oh, they sacrificed a draw. Okay. Don't feel like that was necessary considering I have a Maze Mind Tome, but sure. I miss Jace. We had a way to win. We have it's a fairy, I guess. Let's swing them. We got a long time to go. There's just like no way to actually prevent any of this. Sure. Oh boy. The only real way I can think of winning this is if we top deck our Teferi really soon. You know what I mean? We just need it to make a token that can actually close the game quickly. And right now we just don't have it. Although we're making this game about as interesting, I think, as we can. Let's even take a double draw here. Or like make a treasure and then sack the treasure, I guess. I don't care how they make that. All right. Yeah. Do stuff at random achievement. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure. Treasure. We'll just save our little tokens, you know? Soul Partition's like a good card. Soul Partition, get Riptide back. Talk the other thing, temporary lockdown the board and go from there. I should wait until I have the mana, and I can do it as a combat trick next turn. Especially with the backup counter spell. Nope. Hold the wall. Hold the aggressive wall. Sure. We'll let them get all this value out of the way. And we know what we did with 3 steps ahead in the one matchup where we make copies of this guy over and over again. And again, we're gonna lose our 1/1, so we might as well lose them. I will sacrifice one of them to draw a card. I believe we have the mana to afford that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3, 3. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we're fine. What's up, boss? How we feeling about this? Moving counters. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to speak what I'm thinking into existence, but it's like, thankfully they haven't hit multiple repurposing bays. Here. We're gaming. Now we're gaming. Sure. Never create. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we do this, we have the mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have to try to start closing is the problem. I think if this game goes about any longer, I think we're just out of the game. Sure. And then that resolves. I mean, I'm firing this off at least. We could have waited to get more prowess here, but I'll wait. Fire this up. Sure. Chip them for 12. That's 6 plus an additional. Maximize our mana possibilities here. Synthesizer, okay. Can I afford to do the draw? What, 5, 6, 7, 8? I think we have to. I just think we have to. We have 3 mana and we have a no more lives. So counter, enter, discard this. Fuck this. Well. 2, 3. Could barrel it anyway. Oh. Fair enough, dude. Playing Sunfall, bro, they've hit me with 2 random cards, and that just sucks, man. Now we basically don't have a chance. That's so annoying. There's nothing we could do about it. Sure. 18 cards. I think that was it. No, we still have a Teferi, I guess. But Teferi's going to be so hard to win this game with. I mean, we had it there too. Maybe I shouldn't have countered Synthesizer. I should have just let it happen. That's honestly maybe the play. Yeah, it sucks. Obviously, it doesn't help thinking about it now, but it just is where it is. Sure, I guess. We've tried our little best. Yeah. What do we got, boss? So snare from the draw. Sure. 4 mana. So realistically, they're not going to activate the repurposing bay on it, so I don't even know what they would activate it for. They're getting in land. They shuffled away the synthesizer and stuff, so I guess. I mean, I guess they have a 2 mana artifact, right? They get to go get it anyway, I guess. Oh, they opt to do that. So, I don't have another. I still don't have a way to interact before these tokens get made. Oh, now they do. Okay, cool. Cool. Resolve. At some point, I thought they were going to sacrifice this to go get a synthesizer, but okay. Brother, this is your animation. I'm not doing anything. Why am I getting timed? I'm out here struggling for my life on this game. Gotta go for the Teferi. No, not gonna do it. Teferi, are you the bottom card? Black. Oh. Teferi, if you're the bottom card, I swear. 3. I mean, I can't really do anything about it. Sure. Uh-huh. What in the world is going on? Why are my games so long today? What to do? What to do? Oh boy. Yep. They're gonna sacrifice that. They should. Your purposing bag should pop that. Or that, I guess. Either or, it doesn't really matter. Uh-huh. Go get that synthesizer. Here. I'm like spamming my space bar, but also trying to do it controlled enough that I don't accidentally hunt into the sun. I'm gonna deck myself if I don't find a Teferi on like these couple draws here. We're gonna lock down, so yeah. Teferi, where are you? Okay, it's not in my deck. Am I insane? No. He's just in there somewhere. He's probably the bottom card. We know how that works. The sun falling, we can just do this, I guess. Attack. I have a demo field, so this is a little weird. You're the bottom card, aren't you? I hate that it is. I just know it is. Pass, I guess. 1 2 1 2 1 2. I'll fire all three of these no more lives off. I don't even care. Can they pay for it? 5 mana, so 1 2. They're one short unless they play a land. All right, they can pay for that one, I guess. We're trying our best, dude. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. It's all fine, I guess. Now the problem is, like, I can't even win with Teferi, I don't think. I don't have the time. Because his tokens have to, like, get through, I guess. I don't know if they have more copies of Sunfall or what, but wow, I've really gotten hit with like a one of bullet into another one of. One, two, three, being a little bit short, I guess. Here, I also play one of Sunfall, so you know, we can both game, I guess. It hurts. It hurts. It really does. How many more snares can they possibly have? You know what I'm saying? Yes. Doesn't really matter. Play it here. Come up. So we're going to temporary lockdown here, so. I'll let them bounce them all again, take their whole turn to do that again. I am literally trying everything I can to win this game. We're at 8 cards. Want to put the counters on both. Don't even be a land. Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? How you doing over there? I enjoy that you exist. Can I draw it? And play it, then make the token after? No, I cannot. Get in my hand, big dog. I don't. Lockdown. I think it's non-land permanent, so these don't get absorbed. Sure. They can then snare me again, I guess. Then we can Sunfall plus, like, make a token with Teferi and then maybe even double attack again. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm stressed. Maybe they have a second Stone Brain. That would be cool. I'd be very happy about that. Sure. Sure. Sure, dude. We're out of Soul Perditions and everything. Like, we're pretty much out. Like, we're out of everything. Sure. Go find you another copy, big dog. That's all you gotta do. Yeah. Grand Spider. We out of synthesizers? 1, 2. There's like no way, right? Sure. Sure. I went and got a reacher so my flyers can't close out the game, but I don't know. I could shut the rest of their turn off maybe if I do this. I don't know. We'll see if they want to counter it. Oh, okay. Second synthesizer then? Authority, sure. Well, we can stock up and look at the rest of our cards in our library. Because what, 5? We have 6? Oh, what a day. What a day to be alive. On that. Here? Can I do both of these? I think so. I mean, I have so much mana. I better be able to do both of these. Blue. Here. Yeah. Decline, I guess. We just want that card to stay there. Bring this up. We have a limitation of cards here. There was one land. Let's play its fairy.
A duel doesn't mean we have to be overly
Combat.
serious. Lighten up.
2/2. Sure.
I've got eyes everywhere.
Here. Oh, never mind. We had 2 lands. There's 2 counter spells in there. And they can copy this as well. Which is fun. No, it's a good time. I still don't think we have a chance, but I can always try my little best. Or snare, sure. Sure. Fair enough. Don't want to like give us a play with the like temporary lockdown. It totally makes sense. We don't have any other way to make a play off of it, so sure. I actually think now the game's over, knowing what our cards are. I don't know if we have a way. I mean, I guess we have double Falcon port block, maybe. I don't know. Here. And we are going to fall short, and we're basically going to determine whether we can or not off this stock up, I guess. How do I just draw only the lands there? Let's just look at these last card. Yeah. You have one way. Brother, there's no cards there. Like, there's nothing there, bro. This. Oh yeah, and our creature's in are tapped. Oh yeah, we can't beat the authority. Sure. Wow. All right, cool. 2 games I got to play today. Okay, so I literally don't know how to tell you to evaluate this deck. We played Azorius Reanimate and Azorius Artifacts like ourselves, and we ran through the games like very, very fast. This game's took forever. It was a 22-minute game and a 35-minute game. That is just, in best of one ladder, that is just not worth playing, in my opinion. Unless you're just a control mage through and through and you're like, I don't care. Sure, go for it, dude. But I think on the best of one ladder, I don't feel great about spending 50 plus minutes just to win a game or lose a game and be in the exact same spot. I'd rather play 20 games of Boros and win at 55% win rate and just slowly climb gruelingly, if that's the case, than play blue-white control and maybe even have a positive win rate like 60-70%, but each game takes 25 to 30 minutes. You'll just like never get there unless you have unlimited time to play, which I do not. You know, I work full time, I edit and do all my own videos. But yeah, this is 50 minutes of just pure 2-game kind of nonsense. Do I think the deck felt fine? Yeah, maybe we need to add an extra win condition or 2. But the Teferi in that last game took way too long to come back up and be online. I think we made a couple of good plays to get ourselves in that position. And then we went through the next 20 cards and couldn't find it. And then we also had like the lethal lineup for Riptide, and our opponent had their one of Sunfall after they did their one of Stonebrain on Jace. So we lost the 2 one-ofs, I imagine. We didn't see another copy, and they were at like 20 cards left. So I would almost bet that those are both one-ofs that we lost to. And then it also just so happened to be that our 2 other strong counter spells were at the bottom. And I think that's one of the things where like No More Lies starts to lose a lot of value to me. Is like, I don't necessarily like playing Negate, but I don't like having a No More Lies drawn at the end of the game and being absolutely dead. So it's kind of one of those weird things with No More Lies that we kind of struggled with there. But outside of that, I mean, if you want to play long, grueling games, maybe some of them are faster. I don't know. I didn't have the time to do that. But with that said, that's going to do it for me. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.